Alright, so what happens when you stop your good habits? The thing that happens when you stop your good habits is your mind loses its routine. And if it loses its routine, it's gonna fall off the wagon, it's gonna fall off the horse. In link in description, I talk about this. It's a book. You just give me your email, and it's a free ebook, bro. It's just your email, bro. It ain't that much, but it depends if you want to get it. I'm such a trash YouTuber, but yeah, bro. But the concept of the horse is basically where you ride the horse. That's your grind. That's your grinding time. You're grinding. You're going to the gym. You're learning. You're working on something meaningful to you. You're basically on self-improvement. You're on the grind. So when you're on the grind, what does that mean? You keep going forward and you keep going forward, and suddenly, before you even realize it, you're off the wagon. So me personally, don't do the same mistakes that I did, because you will end up in a bad place, in a bad position. So basically, in school, last year's school, I used to be so focused. I used to be so focused, and I was getting good grades. I was doing good in work. I was meditating. I was journaling. And I was working out consistently. I was doing all the good habits. Right? I was doing all the good habits. And then I just fell off suddenly. I stopped meditating. I stopped journaling. And basically stopped working out. Right? Stopped lifting weights. And basically, bro, this happens when you stop something in your routine. If you change something up in your routine, it kind of tells your mind that, oh, something's happening. Something just changed. So when you change that one thing, it may not look like you're changing one thing, but you're changing the entire wiring system. So make sure that you have something in place in order for you to know what you should be doing. For example, let's say you're replacing this sport for this sport. Make sure you know your time and your schedule for like this time in this sport, because you need to be organized with it. Because if you don't be organized with it, it's gonna fall off, right? And never stop the good habits that brought you to the place where you are today. Because I used to say in my mind, oh, I meditated and I journaled already before, so I have good mental health. I don't need to practice mental health anymore. But no, mental health is something you need to maintain or make it better. Because if you don't maintain or make it better, it's gonna fall down. That goes for everything. Your physique, if you don't maintain it or make it go higher or make it better, it'll go down. Right? That's with everything. If you don't maintain it or make it better, it will just drop down or go down. And my lizard brain basically just told me not to do it. You don't need to meditate. You don't need to journal. You already have good mental health. And so I listened to it and I stopped meditating. I stopped journaling. And then I ended up, listening to a lot of sad music. Binge ate some McChickens, and, it did not go well for me. So take it from me, bro, because wise men learn from their mistakes and wise men learn from other mistakes. And that's why I make this channel, bro, so I can at least help people who went through the same pain as I did, and so that I can help them out. And so then never fall off the grind. Your mind will make up excuses, and people will come up on you and make fun of probably some habits that you do. If it's not hurting them, it's not hurting anybody, and it's making you a better person, why stop doing it? For example, my YouTube channel. Somebody in school probably find it, and what happens? They make fun of me, this and that. Why am I gonna stop doing it? I love doing it, bro. I love learning new things and teaching it. I love this. And if somebody were to make fun of me for it, why would I stop it? It makes me feel good. And in the comments, hopefully, people say that it helps them out. Why did I say hopefully in that? But people say that I help them out in the YouTube section. So even if it helps a single person, I don't care, bro. A 2 people, 3 people, 1 person, less than 1 person, person and a half. I don't know what's less than a person, but yeah, bro. If it just helps at least 1 person, which it does, right? Then why should I stop doing it? Because I love doing it. It makes me happy. It gets me in a flow state and makes me happy and fulfilled throughout the day. And when I do that, I just have a better day. And I'm helping other people. So it's kind of like a win-win situation. It ain't hurting nobody, right? So whatever that habit may be for you, bro, if people make fun of it, just stick to it and keep on the grind, because there will be many excuses. You're out somewhere on a vacation, and you're trying to turn off grind mode, right? It's easy for you because you stopped the habits that you did. You stopped journaling, you stopped taking cold showers, you stopped journaling, and you stopped meditating, right? And what happens when you do that? So the thing that happens when you do that, it sends a signal to your mind, oh, we're doing this now. So then it's going to set up a new routine for you, because our mind wants something as pleasurable as possible. Because doing habits require discipline first. And once you learn to, not require discipline for that certain habit, it'll just be a routine. So things that are hard require discipline first, right? And then it becomes a habit. And then once it becomes a habit, it's your job to maintain it. Because you might get complacent and say to yourself, oh, I'm already good at this habit, but then it's gonna drop down. Oh, I'm fine in this aspect of life, and it's gonna go down. It's your job to maintain it, and your job to take care of it, bro. Because it will fall down, and if one thing falls down for you, like, think about it. You're high up in success, and the thing that, helped you to become what you are today, you stopped it, and then you fell off the horse, you fell off the grind, and what happens next? You just suffer just because you skipped 10 days of meditation. Oh, that's really crucial. If you think about it, somebody missing 10 days of meditation, that's crucial. 10 or more days, that's crucial. It, like, a person that meditated for 10 days and a person that didn't meditate for 10 days, whole different. The person who meditated for 10 days is gonna be 100%, what is that word called? Mindful. And cold showers, bro, I know people hate this. I used to take it even in the winter, and then I stopped taking it. Like, when winter stopped. What's after winter? I'm an idiot. Spring. So basically, in spring, I stopped taking cold showers, I was like saying, oh, my grind season's over. But, don't stop it. I stopped it for pleasure. And what I mean by pleasure is like waking up in the morning, taking a warm shower, and then that warm shower would make me feel, better. It would make me feel good and cozy. But that's not what you want in the morning. What you want in the morning is to blast yourself with cold ass water, so you can wake the hell up and send a signal to your mind and say, hey, wake up, idiot, right? So that's what you want, bro. And I stopped this habit, and then, bro, I just fell off. My mental health went down, and my wakefulness went down. I had to rely on coffee all the time, and basically it just ain't it, bro. It ain't it. So don't stop cold showers, don't stop meditating, and don't stop journaling, and don't stop going to the gym, and don't stop the thing that gets you in a flow state, because these are the things that are crucial to you and that'll help you stay on a path. And also, don't stop learning. Don't stop the thing that's leading you to a success and a path. Because most people, right, they want to get, for example, to San Diego, but they put the roadmap towards California, Texas, right? So basically, I don't know where Texas or California is, but I'm an idiot. But let's just say this is California and this is Texas, right? the person wants to get to California, but his roadmap is going to Texas. What I mean by that is their habits that they're doing is leading them to Texas, right? But they want to get to California. And so what do? You change the habits that you do that lead you to California. For example, let's say you like to play soccer. And this person, let's use two people. Let's use Billy. So Billy, basically, right? Billy, he loves to play soccer and he wants to be a famous soccer player. This man plays soccer and grinds out his butt each and every day, and he joins a soccer team. He grinds out, he asks his coach to give him private lessons. He asks his coach to help him out. He will reach California, right? Billy will reach California. Now if you have Jeffrey, bro, Jeffrey wants to be a famous soccer player, but then he only plays once a day, and he doesn't put in that much work, this and that, and he doesn't reach the goal because he only trains when he feels like it, right? He only trains when he feels like it, and then he doesn't reach that goal. He stopped at Texas and didn't reach California because his habits that he was doing was not the same thing that would lead him to that success. Another example is me, for example. I stopped meditating, I stopped journaling. I wanted good mental health, I wanted good well-being, and then I reached this instead, the opposite of what I wanted, because I didn't do the habits that would bring me to good well-being and good mental health. And so then I didn't reach that certain place because I didn't do the work to get at that certain place. It's basic common sense, but once you hear it, you kind of you get that moment, right? And basically, just stick to the same habits and don't listen to your mind telling you that you should stop these habits and just go on with your life with it, and this thing is just holding you back. Tell your mind to shut up, bro, because these things are making you a better person, and why stop it if it's doing that? And yeah, bro, that's enough for me. Improve your life, be the best possible man you can be. And yeah, bro, assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.